Well, good morning. Welcome to Move Early, Move Often. It is Twisted Tuesday. I am Blake Martin. My hair seems to be doing whatever it wants today. That's typical for a Twisted Tuesday, I think. We're going to do some yoga-like movements. Again, I'm not a yoga teacher. I just spend a fair amount of time around that yoga crowd. And so it's going to be pretty yoga-esque. And we're going to use the sun salutation as our basis, and then we're going to do a few other moves associated with that. So let's just jump to it. Coming out into the space, please, standing at the top of your mat. I'm going to stand a little further back just so that I don't collide with the couch. And we're just going to reach up, inhale, and bring your arms down and exhale completely. Want you to inhale again. Inhale as deeply as you possibly can. And when you exhale, you're trying to get all of the air out of your lungs, trying to expel all of the overnight leftover air from yesterday. It's new start, new day. So inhale as deeply as possible. Bring in today's air. Exhale. Fully let it all out. Another really deep inhale. And exhale fully. Expel every bit of air in your lungs, right down to the bottom. Standing in a mountain pose, nice and tall. Bring your chin down slightly. Get your ears over top of your shoulders. Your shoulders should be back and settled beautifully on your spine. Just that they're connected. It's an integrated structure. Your shoulders are over your hips. Your hips are over your knees. Your knees are over your ankles. And now just kind of find the big toe and kind of root it down into your mat. And the baby toe, same thing. And it just kind of anchored into the mat. And the back outer corner of your feet, get that anchored. And the back inner corner of your heel, get that anchored. Just really have a sense of stability, tallness through your body. Tadasana, this is mountain pose. Raise your hands up, overhead, inhaling, look skyward. Open your hands like a book, tilt forward at the pelvis. Place the hands on knees or shins. Make sure that the neck is long, the back of your head is reaching away from your hips. Come forward, intense forward fold. Let your hands hang, micro bend in the knees. Come back up to the halfway. Neck reaches away from pelvis. Inhale, release down, exhale. Bend your hands. Let's step back. Heels reaching back away from you into downward dog. Neck is long. Press your shoulders away from your hands and your heels away from your hips. All along through the body here. Come forward into a high plank. Neck is long. Elbows tight. Chaturanga. Push up. We're going to come back up to plank. Exhale. Back down. Snug your shoulders down. And lift your chin and your chest. Pulling your chest, peeling your chest away from the mat. And then when you can lift it no longer with your back, going to press upward facing dog. Come back down to the mat, elbows close to your body. Curl your toes back under. Press back into downward dog again. Right leg is going to kick away from your body. Stuck. And then we're going to step forward right lunge. We're in a low lunge here, nice and low. We're just going to place our hands on the inside of the knee and just get your hips square. So your front hip is going to pull back away from your toes towards the back of the mat. That your hips are square. Eyes up. Put the blade of your foot onto the mat. Warrior pose. Tilt your warrior back. Extend your front leg. Reach down the back leg. Inhale. Exhale. A little deeper into the stretch. Inhale. And exhale a little deeper into the stretch here. Come out of the stretch. Bend the front leg. Warrior. Come down. Rotate the back leg so that the heel is in the air again. Hands together. Bound, revolved pose. You can place the back knee on the mat if you're having trouble with your balance. And here, trying to open the shoulders. And if your knee is up, you're opening the knee to the ceiling and the heel is moving away from you. This is a balance posture. Release the knee to the mat. Hands come down. Step forward. Bend your knees. Fold your head forward. Coming up. Mountain pose. Bring the hands down to the chest. Inhale. Open the hands like a book. Fold forward. Half. Intense stretch. Fold. Head long at the back of the neck. Reaching away from your pelvis. Inhale. Exhale. Fold down. Bend your knees just slightly. Slight bend in the knees here, hanging down. Inhale again, coming up. Halfway. Back is straight over here. Your pelvis is tilted forward. Several breaths here. Just trying to get your spine really nice and long and tall. Engaged. Inhale, exhale. Down. Step back, left leg. Right leg into downward dog. Let's pedal out the feet here this time around. Elongating the backs of the calf, trying to get the heels, if they can, down to the mat. Don't lift your chin. Come forward, high plank. Flatten your back. Chaturanga, all the way down to the mat. Then back up again. And again, chaturanga push-up all the way down. Elbows close to the body. Shoulders pulling away from the ears, toes, top of the toes on the mat. Inhale. And lift the shoulders and chest off the mat. Go as high as you can. And then use the hands to lift you into upward facing dog. Elongate at the back of the neck. Shoulders are away from the ears here. Back down. Chaturanga. Downward facing dog. Left leg kicks back. Heel reaches away. And then steps forward into a lunge. Both hands on the inside of the leg. Square the hips. Draw the hip backwards on the front leg so that it's pulling towards the back of the mat. You should really feel that pull. It should be an active thing. You're trying to square your hips. The back of the knee is bright. On the opposite leg. Coming up. Open the blade of the foot. Warrior. Extend the leg, front leg, and reach down the back of the leg. Front hand reaches to the ceiling. Eyes are skyward. Inhale. Exhale. Go deeper into the stretch. Again, inhale. Exhale, deeper into the stretch. Moving up. Square the shoulders. Rotate the hip so that the back heel is once again pointing towards the ceiling. Coming down into a high lunge. The hands are folded in front of the chest for bound posture. You're going to revolve that. If this balance isn't available to you, put your back knee on the mat. You can place your back knee on the mat, that's fine. It's a balanced posture. Brighten the back knee so that it's long, open to the ceiling. The heel is reaching away from the hip. Toes should be pointing forward on the front foot. Open your shoulders. Knee comes down. Unbind the posture. 2 feet together. Gentle fold in the knees. Let the head fall forward. Let's wrap the arms around the legs. Pull down just ever so gently, rounding the low back. Forward. This is not strong. This is not strong. We're very gently folding the low back. Unfold. Bend the knees. Roll up. Going to finish with 2 balanced postures because we haven't done any balances. Drawing the leg up. Placing the foot, Virasana tree posture. Shoulders are down, chin is down. Just balancing. Focus on a far spot on the wall. Try not to sink into the standing leg hip like I was doing just now. And release that down. Opposite leg. If you only go on the calf, that's fine. There's no shame in that. Nice and tall, chin is down, back of the neck is long. Strong posture. Bring the foot down. Shoulders down, find your mountain pose again. Chin is tucked slightly so that your ears are back over your shoulders. Your shoulders are held and strong on your torso. Shoulders over your hips, hips over your knees. Knees just over the ankles, the navicular bone, and the corners of your feet rooted and anchored into the earth. Strong, ready to face the day, ready to address all the challenges that life's going to throw at you. Take a deep breath of today's air. Let it go. Can't keep it. You've moved early. I hope you remember to move often. I hope you have a really awesome day, and we'll see you back tomorrow for Wobbly Wednesday. Take care.